Hello and selamat sore! Welcome to my channel. We are in Bandung, Indonesia. Right now walking down the Asia-Africa with all the little stone balls they have here with different states, and I think this all was constructed back then when they had a big conference here where they had a lot of international leaders here for some big peace talk. And I have to admit, my history knowledge is really not on par, but yeah, that's basically it, and that's what they celebrate here with our little stone balls. And we have all kinds of nations, and then here we have Morocco. Over there is Namibia. Yeah, we have something with used to see my history knowledge and my geography really is lacking here right now. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the atmosphere. It is quite loud, it's a lot of traffic currently, but it's beautiful. And look, there we have an old steamroller that marks, I think, the center of Bandung, where we currently are, as I already mentioned. The temperature is actually quite nice currently. It's a bit above 20, we had some sun today. It hasn't rained yet, so let's see and hope that it stays that way. But yeah, and I'm currently walking towards Braga Street, which is quite famous and a bit of a tourist attraction. And I'm really curious how many Bule we will meet there. But let's see, maybe none at all. But it's weekend and chances are quite high that we will meet some. Let's see. And I see you there when we arrive. And hello again, guys. Look what I found. Here we have the local newspaper of Bandung being produced right here. Old-time print media. That it still exists, amazing. And we are back. Welcome to Braga Street. And let's take a walk here and see what we have. What I already see, there's a lot of people and a lot of motorcycles. Let's see what we can see and find. Braga Street. Big, famous streets, lots of tourists, local and international. But to be honest, so far, I don't see any other Bule so far. Let's see. Maybe when reviewing the footage there will be more. But from my perspective right now, there's basically nobody here. A lot of music and less noise from the traffic, but a lot of people, a lot of cars and motorcycles, and well, it looks actually quite modern nowadays. You can still see some of the old colonial buildings shining through, but the general impression is actually just a very busy street. A lot of people here. I'm really curious what we will see in the footage afterwards and how many look I got from behind my back. But the atmosphere is, simply said, extremely busy. There's the next street crossing in front of us. And this time we actually have some nice dudes showing us the way and showing us exactly where we may go. To the right we have the big animated billboard. And yeah, welcome to Braga Street. It's full here, and even with so many people here, I really honestly have to admit, I still feel a bit like a circus attraction because I don't see any Bule. I don't know, maybe you see some? Take a look. Pretty amazing. So even though it's a big tourist attraction, at the end of the day, most people here are local. And I honestly love that about Indonesia. Let's see that we find our way through here. And we have the next entertainment here. And now we actually walk right into the street. which is good, gives a bit more breathing space and a bit more thingy to actually looking around. A lot of people with cameras here, a lot of photo shoots, some flashlight in the background. Okay, actually quite beautiful. Here we have some local art, which looks actually quite beautiful. Let me see whether I can find a closer look. Beautifully hand-painted pictures. Pretty amazing, isn't it? And yeah, let's continue. A lot of people here capture the atmosphere. See a lot of locals with their phones out just taking videos as well. So let's see whether my video is actually the only one that ends up on YouTube, or whether in the end of it I can find my face in a lot of YouTube channels when I look closer. What do you think? Is this what you expected of Braga? I was honestly a bit shocked right now because that's a lot more people than I thought will be here. And I expected to see a lot more Bule, to be honest. But yeah, just because it's a tourist spot doesn't mean it's just for foreigners. It might just as well mean it's primarily and in a lot of ways for locals too. Oh, and we have some beautiful jazz music coming from the front. Let's check out those musicians, shall we? Yeah, quite good, aren't they? At least they know what they are doing, obviously. So let's see, next big bundle of people that we have to wind our way through. Interesting band composition, I think, with the violin in there instead as a solo instrument instead of just saxophone. It's something that is not too common, I think. And yeah, well, I hope you like it. And don't worry, it won't end. As you can see, more people, and more people. It really is quite busy here, and there are actually a lot of people taking photos here. Let's soak in some atmosphere and just see how it looks. Coffee and gelato. The fancy new term for Italian ice cream. Another photo shoot right on Braga Street. And we're nearing the next live music scene and the next bunch of paintings. To the right, we have paintings, and right opposite it, we have the next live music act. Not too bad either. From my past experiences with Indonesian street musicians, it's always a bit of a hit or miss. But what we've seen so far is actually quite decent, I have to admit. And it gives the whole thing here a really, really alive vibe. To be honest, there are so many coffee shops around here that I have no idea where to actually get one. because it's really just one after another. And normally I'd say you go where other people are because they obviously are good, but there are everywhere people here. Let's see what it means. Here it seems to become a bit more quiet. I have a bit more space. I can actually feel like I can move my arms again without slamming into 50 people. But who knows?
Hello.
Hello. Here, hi. I'll be on YouTube. They're shy. Not like the kids from yesterday who shouted after me and came nearly running after me, but that's just it. Oh, here's a modern market part. With fresh fruit and stuff, and well, let's just see what happens. A lot of people here offering promotions, and but so far I really haven't seen a single other Bule. Considering that everybody warned me Braga is full of Bule and I will see foreigners everywhere here. So far I cannot confirm that. I feel quite like an exotic person here.
Where are you from?
I'm from Germany. Dari Jerman.
Oh, dari Jerman.
Dari Jerman.
Do you speak in Indonesia?
Sedikit.
Oh, sedikit.
Sedikit.
Okay, thank you.
As you just saw, I had a bit of a street interview. Some school or university students approached us and asked for a small interview and asked a few questions. I don't know how much I will leave in the video, but it was actually quite nice, and the English has gotten a lot better since the last time I visited Indonesia, and it was nice. So let's see. What do you think? Where should we go here? Let's try right down the middle. And I'm wondering whether we are already nearing the end of Braga Street, Jalan Braga. Here's the next promotion stand. And yeah, wow, this is just like traffic. So, back on Braga Street. So that was actually the end of the street where I couldn't find a way through. So I turned around. It's still. What do you guys think? Is it nice here? Is the atmosphere nice? Do the pictures look amazing? Or do you think it's just too many people and it's all too touristy and too crowded? I still can't really decide. But considering how crowded it is, I really think the atmosphere is comparatively chill, which I really like. Let's see and go through the fruit market area that we saw earlier. A lot of fresh fruit. What do you think? Does the fruit in Indonesia, because it's fresh down here, is really that much better than what we can get in Europe? I really think so. But what do you guys think? And what is your favorite fruit? Oh, so this is a bit of a roofed area. And again, crowded, but not too crowded. You actually can walk here quite nicely. And what you immediately notice though is that the airflow is missing. So the temperature you feel goes up by, it seems like 5 to 6 degrees. But as we are not in burning Panas, Jakarta, it should actually be okay. Oh, we have an old car here. Look at that, BMW. An all 3 Series, E21 I think. In amazing condition actually. And they have some die-cast festival here. What do you think? You like European cars? Or are you more into Asian cars, primarily Japanese cars? Or you actually like American muscle? Let me know in the comments. But it seems like we are getting into basically the mall area here. See, there are some escalators and there's a die-cast exhibition. Interesting. Oh, afterwards, the second was a nice pick up one. It's actually entry free, and let's see what they have to offer here. A die-cast exhibition, and well, let's just see where I can put my camera in, yeah?
Yang meriah untuk seluruh peserta Asia World Competition 1/10 di Bandung Diecast-exhibition 2024 pada tanggal 7 Desember di Braga Street. Dan inilah seluruh ataupun sebagian dari peserta Asia World Competition.
As you can see, there's a lot of effort and details gone into here. Cantik! Makasih! Oh, and here we have a small model train diorama. And so much love into detail here. Pretty amazing, isn't it? And all the detail work somebody put in to put that all together. I cannot even imagine. I mean, it's one thing to just collect stuff, like we have a beautiful collection here, no question about that. But compared to the work and the details that in the hours that must have taken to put together those dioramas and displays, I'm really mind blown by that, to be honest. I didn't expect to find that here, so far Braga already pleasantly surprised me with things I did not expect to find here. And it seems like we're getting to the end of it.
Hey, Mister.
Oh!
Hey, Garrison.
Hello.
Garrison. Garrison Garage.
Yeah. Makasih. Okay. Selamat sore.
Right.
Vamos. Hey.
Util.
Util. YouTube.
Util Diecast. Alright.
As you can see, the locals are very friendly and a bit overwhelming at times. That's basically the only thing I can say there. And it's actually surprising. I mean, I'm not the smallest person in the world with my 190 and a bit of a belly. But people really don't have any worries just shouting at me and approaching me full head on. And that's really lovely to actually experience. Oh, guys. We made it back out into the open and into the fresh air. It was lovely though, really, really lovely. to see all the details and all the dioramas. And I have to admit, I sometimes just really like to watch YouTube videos of people building dioramas with small model trains or cars or whatever, just scenery or some fantasy setting. And I'm always quite a fan of that, and to see that in real life with all the details I put in there, it's actually beautiful. And I honestly can't wait to review the footage of this, which bears well because, well, if I wouldn't want to watch it, why would you want to watch it, correct? So, let's see. More Braga, more people taking pictures. And again, still no Bule to see anywhere. But I have to admit, I don't feel like everybody is staring at me, or that I'm in some kind of aquarium, or that I'm a super rock star or anything, or the approach that people tell me that they get approached by locals all the time and all constantly get asked for selfie and photo, and so far that's a non-factor here, to be honest. I think everybody is just going about their business and they're having a good time, and if somebody approaches and asks for looks, then it's normally very, very polite and nice, and as it should be. Like I said, the atmosphere is calm and peaceful, even with so many people around, which would be a bit unthinkable in Europe, to be honest. Well, I turn the camera around and let you soak in a bit more of the atmosphere. Another art gallery. Not sure that's a good lighting choice with the pink lighting. I mean, you want to see the colors of the pictures. Perfumery. The mixture is funny. See this building and this whole shop that looks all super modern, like it comes from the 23rd century or something. And then right the opposite side, you have the old colonial buildings. And I think that really gives a really interesting style mix, which is pretty unique to, I don't know whether it's unique to Bandung, but at least I haven't seen it anywhere else but here and in Indonesia in general. And compared to some other countries I watched and I've been to, people here actually seem to preserve the heritage of the bad times they had in their past. And yeah, they maintain and they build up on it and extend from it. And it's really lovely to see. But I really think I'd like to get a copy somewhere. So the question is, where can I find a coffee shop here right now? That's a bistro. Another restaurant with some seafood. We are back at the art with the white tiger.
Bandung ya.
Oh, look at that! Bule. The first ones I've seen so far. But there they are sitting.
Ada 30.000 rupiah. Kenaikan berarti
And next entertainer.
pada pembentukan dari kawal pengunjung dari awal hingga akhir. Rugi kalau yang mereka berubah-ubah kasihkan di rumah-rumahnya. Boys, ini naikkan berarti. Sini dulu, naikkan berarti. Naikkan berarti.
I can't help wondering actually. I think when I experience anything similar in Europe, I'd be really sure that I would feel crowded and it's just much too many people and it would be much louder even. I'm wondering, why is it so different here? Why does it feel calm and relaxed and you can enjoy that here, while it just is orang stress when you are in Europe? What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments, please. Here we have the famous old Dutch contour building. I don't know what it is. Some warehouse debris. Commissionaires, vendorhouders. Well, I know that it's from the Dutch East India Trading Company. And it's again a beautifully maintained old colonial building. And I really like that about Indonesia, I have to admit. They don't let it rot, they don't just say it's the olden times and everything has to be new, but they actually really enjoy maintaining things and making things look pretty. Hi!
Hello,
Hi.
Mister.
Hello!
Hello.
To our right here, the building we just walked by. Okay. The building to our right here is, as far as I know, actually a museum because of the Asia-Africa conference. And here we have a clown. Sorry. Here we go. And here we come towards the big mosque. And I don't know how good the camera gets that. I hope it gets it well, because the clouds behind the towers of the mosque are beautiful lit in a pink light, and it looks absolutely breathtaking, to be honest. And I really hope the camera can capture that, because you guys, you ought to see this. It's so beautiful. Chantique. Yeah, well. Let's see what they say. Oh, there we have some street performers. Yeah, that's Bandung, Asia Africa for you. It's special and it's its very own atmosphere, and the costumes are amazing, to be honest. And here on the side street, right beside Asia Africa, as you can see, we have some food stores and a bit of a food court. And I'm quite stuffed. And so I don't think I will get something here right now. But for right now, we just see that we get over here and enjoy the beautiful sights. And, well, guys, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed our little trip. Let's see how I will cut it all. And in that regard, sampai jumpa. Dadah.